Welcome to Creative Tien channel. In this video, I'm going to hand knit a simple bag. It can be a cover for a camera. All you need is knitting needles and a ball of yarn. I'm using a bamboo needle set of 4. You can use any needle you have, circular needle or a pair of straight needle. For the yarn, I use the basic worsted weight yarn I got from Daiso. It's like a Japanese dollar store, so it's very inexpensive. So you can decide how big you want to make your bag and decide how many stitches to cast on. I use a basic long tail cast on and cast on 28 stitches. I start with the 2 needles holding together for the long tail cast on. This way the holes will be big enough for the first row, because there's always a tendency to be too tight for the first row. After cast on 28 stitches, or if you have smaller bags, you can have around 20 or 25 stitches. Then I take out 1 needle so you can see all the loops. And I just start with my knit stitch for every stitch. So this is a very simple project. I do knit stitch and then I turn over, do knit stitch on the other side too. So basically you only need 1 stitch because I want to create a thicker fabric. So if I put my camera, it will be protected. And the garter stitch is the best choice if you want to create a thicker fabric. So we just keep knitting until we have double the height of the final bag you like, because we are going to fold it over. And we are going to start decreasing, so it creates a triangle shape for the flap in the front. And to do that, I'm going to decrease on the 3rd and 4th stitch. So for every row, I will knit 2 stitches and knit the 3rd and 4th stitch together. So that will be 1 stitch decreased. And at the end of the row, I will knit as usual. So I only decrease at the beginning of every row. And after 1 row is done, you just turn over and start decreasing again. We'll knit 2 and knit 2 together, and then continue knitting every stitch. And we'll keep decreasing until you have about half of the stitches left. I decrease it until around 10 stitches left and then bind off. And I will use Velcro to sew on to the front, so when you close the flap, it will be more secure. But this is optional. For the edges, I just sew them together with the yarn tail. At the bottom corner, you can push in the corner and sew up a little bit. so it creates a button, and that looks more like a spacious bag. If the yarn is too thick, you can open up the strands. There are usually several strands of yarn or several plies. And when you separate into 2 or 3 plies, you can weave in the end and prevent any bulkiness. Or you can use the thinner plies to sew up the sides. So that's the final product. It's a very simple, straightforward project. It creates a very nice and sturdy fabric to protect your camera or other electronics. You can make a bigger version for your tablet or laptop. So it's like a tablet sleeve or laptop cover. Thank you so much for watching today, and see you next time.